Okay, teaching time. Who could actually possibly use the most help? I think Ash and Muse are probably in a good situation. Kurt, Yuna, and Altina seem like the most likely to need it. But let's check in on Ash and Muse first to see if there's any particular situation happening that might call for it. Well, they are working with other people technically, so maybe. Are you two studying physics? Looks like you're making good progress. Well, actually, we're having a hard time concentrating. But I'm sure that if you helped us, we could even make more progress. Yeah, that actually probably wouldn't happen. And I almost thought you were being serious there for a second. Muse never changes. They both get good grades, so I shouldn't have to worry about them. That's still no reason for me not to help them out. I will check on everyone. Oh, look who's not studying. Oh boy. Ash, Stark, don't you need to study? What, you think we're doing this just for fun? We're actually using chess pieces to review military science. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Reviewing military science. Both of them score high in that class. That said, maybe I'll join them since I have the chance. No, I'm good. They don't seem to be working in their weaknesses at the very least. Which might be a problem, but I'm not gonna it doesn't sound like I'm gonna help them with that. Even if that is the case. Oh, Altina and Luis, are you guys studying here? Yes. We're reviewing music for the art class exam. Seems there will be a listening portion of the test. We're studying for it outside so we don't bother anyone. Oh, I see. Art is quite a difficult subject. Factual questions are fine, but I can't handle subjective ones. I actually have a harder time remembering all the dates and names for factual questions. Let's help each other out, Allie. Yes, please. It's true that questions require opinions or emotions. It can be difficult for Altina. Maybe I can help her and Luis with their studying. Probably. I'll decide on that later. Looks like you two are reviewing political ethics. Indeed. Unlike other subjects, this one incorporates current events. So we thought we could study by reviewing said events. Unfortunately, all these new terms are rather confusing. I've just spent the whole time asking her questions. Sorry for keeping you from your own studying. Not at all. Explaining these concepts to you is an excellent method of review to me. So please, don't worry yourself. You really are a great guy. Kurt seems to be doing fine, but I might be able to still help out here. Should I help these two study? That seems to be going better than I thought it would. Oh, the good sign. Why is all this Empire history stuff so tricky for me? Do you get any of this, Leo? Can I help you with, I can help you with Crossbell stuff. I'm all set when it comes to stuff about the ocean, but anything else, I'm a lost cause. I get that it's important to know history so you can learn from it. But do we really gotta memorize all these names and dates? I feel like my head's about to explode. Yeah, I never like history. I've never been good with memory and remembering dates, names, and stuff like that in the first place, so maybe that's part of it. Seems like they're cramming for the history exams. They look pretty focused. Maybe I can help them out a bit. Okay, but yeah. So Yuna seems like a sure thing. Altina seems like a sure thing in terms of needing help. So the question becomes, there's definitely an opportunity with Kurt to help. Especially with, Wayne. More so than Kurt, I imagine. Ash seems to sort of have it handled. It doesn't sound like I'm going to help him. Like, the main problem they're having is that they're pretty good in military science. But they're, like, still, you know, studying that, basically. Muse says he's going to be fine. But, now that I think of it, what if I, like, made the effort in order to help Muse, basically, in order to push someone up above Cedric, basically. That's sort of what I have in mind. Just thinking about it. What if I could get someone above Cedric and just, like, motivate her to do that? Because I might be able to get her to, and she wouldn't even mind. I sort of want to do that. Yes. I don't know a whole lot about music myself, but maybe there's something I can do to help you two study. Really? Yes, please. So both of you are worried about the listening part of the exam. Oh my, yes. It's mostly that we have no idea what sort of questions we'll have to answer for it. so I've been listening to a bunch of different kinds of pieces. I don't have any trouble naming the chords, tempos, or names of pieces, but in class we're often asked for our impressions of the song. And when that happens, I'm completely lost, so I've been asking Louise what her impressions of the songs are. I don't think that's really the spirit of the question. I do feel a bit guilty about it. Well, asking questions isn't bad if you're actually taking something from it. So the whole point of it is in order to develop your own opinion. If you can ask questions to others and use that as a springboard to developing your own understanding and conceptualization of it, that's fine. The problem is more if you just get an answer and that becomes your answer. But wait. I'm sure the principal have already predicted this. Meaning, in other words, there's a good chance she's written questions that memorization will not help your answer for. And because of that, I think it would be best for you to sharpen your creative sensibilities, Altina. Oh, I see. How do I do that? Well, listening to a bunch of different pieces and coming up with impressions is a good start. But you cannot just get Louise's answers. You need to think about how they make you feel, Altina. I'll join you, so maybe if we keep at it, it'll help you out in the exam. I suppose it's worth a try. Well, that's our instructor Rean for you. The three of them listen to many songs and discuss each of their impressions. Cool. Oh, so this is also bonding. Oh, wow, I'm close. I didn't realize I got in that far with her. I've never really been one to pick stuff based on, game mechanics stuff, but rather, what makes sense to actually do if I was in that situation. So, yeah. Yeah, they definitely need my help. They need my help so much. Hey, Yuna, Leonora. Sounds like you two might be having some trouble. Instructor Rean! Well, you're kind of at the root of all our problems right now. I guess that's one way to put it. It's my way of apologizing. How about I help you study? For real? Oh man, that'd be great. This part we covered in class just recently. The War of the Lions began in 1947. Or 947. My bad. Can you name the three events that directly led to it? Let's see. The War of the Lions was a battle over succession. So the first reason was the death of Emperor Valius V? Yes, that's exactly right. Next is the assassination of Prince Manfred, right? He was supposed to be emperor. But isn't it just those two things? Well, to be fair, the third reason's a little tricky. But it's also the most direct cause of the war. All the remaining princes trying to claim the throne at once. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I get it. The first one to try to seize the throne was the fourth Prince Orthros. Then it was 2 years after the war began that Prince Trico raised an army to put an end to it. When you explain in steps like that, it's easier to understand. Yeah, there's a lot to remember, but I feel it's better organized in my head now. Yeah, that's gonna be like an exact question on the test, isn't it? God damn it, Rean. Glad to help. What were the 3 reasons for the War of the Lions? Oh my. No matter how the question is actually written, as long as you understand the sequence of events, you should be able to answer. I hate to admit it, but he's kind of reliable. God damn it. Why don't you just appreciate him for what he is? A good teacher. I hope I was able to help you guys even a little. Oh, and while I'm here, let me go over the different battlefields with you. Cool. How much of this am I going to have to remember? Wow, she's higher than I thought she was too. Huh. I don't know if this is me just trying to find an excuse in my head to hang out with Mise, because she's funny, or if it's because I actually believe I can push her over the top. There's still no reason for me not to help. Yeah, let's make Mise really, really motivated. Come on, let's manipulate her. Do it, Rean, do it. Well, if it won't distract you, I can't help. Then it's decided. Thank you. Judging from your notes, you probably don't even need my help. Though, Tatiana, you may have made a few careless mistakes. So sorry. I wasn't criticizing you. We're both still having some trouble with one of the more recent concepts. The variables that affect trajectory. Rotation and air resistance cause trajectories to deviate. Instructor Michael's already teaching you that, right? Yes, but we're having a hard time grasping it. Especially the precession effect. Would he be able to teach us about it? That's actually hard for me too. When a rotating object, in this case a bullet, is hit with an external force such as resistance, its trajectory will deviate. The bullet rotating to the right will sway right, and the bullet rotating to the left will sway left. At the very least, just remember that. To be honest, that's the extent of my knowledge on the subject. I see. That's still helpful. You probably know way more, don't you, Mise? It's hard for me to answer questions outside my specialty. It might be better to ask Instructor Michael. Does that mean you're abandoning us? Would you be able to help us a little more? I feel like you're really good at breaking things down to make them easier to learn, at least. Well, when you put it that way, I just can't refuse. He even looks cute when he's struggling. Oh my god. After that, Rean taught the two physics using the knowledge he gained through experience. Yeah, I haven't delved deep into, like, a lot of topics in physics for a long time, since basically college. So, I'd probably have to review my books, and I kept all my college books, mind you. They're expensive and fuck, but, you know, I don't have a great memory, so that's the point. Wow, I'm farther behind with Muse than I am with the Yuna. How did that happen? I feel like I've given so much more attention to Muse. Can't believe it's already this late, huh? Well, the sky looks kind of strange. Now I'll need to prep for the exam before I head back today. Wait, what? It looks strange. That doesn't sound like a good sign. Once I'm done with everything I need to do, I'll head back to the faculty lounge. Okay. I feel like there's not... Well, there is one other thing I could do. In the faculty lounge, I assume. Yeah. Should I start my final preparations for the exams? I did look around. I did not notice anything else. If I missed it, then I'm dumb. And nothing else is new. Rean looked over the exams for tomorrow and saw the students off campus. After one final check to make sure everything was locked up, he prepared to head back to the dorm. Looks like it's only sprinkling, but still, glad I brought this umbrella. All the students are gone now, so maybe I'll...
Oh no! I didn't think it was raining this hard.
Hey, Toa. You want to share an umbrella? That's... Toa?
Oh, Rean! Was it your turn to lock up today? Thanks for taking care of things.
No problem. Here, do you need an umbrella? We can share mine.
It's okay. It's not raining that hard.
Either we share the umbrella or I hand it over to you. Whichever you'd prefer.
That's not fair. You're not giving me much of a choice.
Yeah, that's the point.
Fine. You win. We'll share the umbrella. Just don't get your shoulder wet from trying to give me more cover, okay?
Don't worry, you're small as a little pit bull. I'm sure we'll be able to cover both of us easily enough. No worries. After all, you're so tiny.
My, I wonder what you were about to say.
Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. You used to be so much more straightforward and innocent. And now you're giving me impossible choices like this. You've grown up, but in a bad way. Okay. Sorry, though. But knowing you gave your umbrella to a student in need. And then lied to them about having a spare so they would not feel guilty. Were you watching? No, I just knew you wouldn't forget to bring an umbrella. And it started raining so suddenly. Well, it's a bit of an easier situation to imagine. Jeez, you're banned for making weirdly accurate guesses like that too. Rean, you're still only 20. You stand to be a little more innocent. Oh yeah, this is the thing that makes him not innocent. Even though we're colleagues, don't forget I'm still a year older than you. Got it. But I think going through all that changed me a bit. Sorry, let's head back. Going through all that? Or did you need to stop by somewhere first? You mean just like the stuff working for the government and whatnot? Or is there something else? Because you had a bit of a look on your face then. No, I'm fine going straight home. So the political economics exam is with a vice principal Heinrich from the main campus. Yes, his expertise was a big help in making the exam. You're in charge of history and combat skills, right? Yeah, I worked with instructor Beatrix and one of the new instructors at the main campus. Seemed like they were just as maniacally busy as we are. I suppose it's no wonder after Principal Van Dyke and Instructor Thomas both left. Both Instructor Makarov and Instructor Mary are still there and giving it their all. But this really brings me back. 2 years ago, Instructor Sarah and Instructor Neidhart were there giving exams as well. Yeah, seems like just yesterday. Feels like the recent government policies are really putting a focus on the military. Nevertheless, it's reassuring to know our old instructors are still at it, doing everything they can. That's true. They make it sound like Neidhart's not there, which I thought was the case too before the opening of the chapter. Maybe just came along with the field exercise? Yeah, I'm going to have to work hard to catch up to them. By the way, Angie and George are both back in Arabonia now. Oh, just because of the last chapter stuff? Are we assuming they're both fine? Oh yeah, that's right. Are they both in Rower now? Yeah, I believe so. But they both must be busy. I can't get in touch with either of them. Oh no, yay, good sign. Thinking about those two makes me a little jealous. It's clear how much they mean to each other. Well, sure, but don't you too? George really isn't Angelica's type, right? Then again, considering the way they looked dancing together at the bonfire after the school festival. Oh, we're talking about it that way. Well, they've known each other for a long time, so maybe I'm just reading too much into it. But still, I can't help but feel like their relationship's a little different from just two friends. The difference in their social classes might be a problem to some, but if something did happen between them, I'd be the first to congratulate them. I think Ro would have felt the same way. Well, I don't think would have he congratulated them or would have he teased them? Yeah. He'd probably congratulate them and tease them relentlessly. He would do that. Wow, we're so very optimistic. Rean, you know you don't need to worry about your family or that mass person all on your own, right? If you ever need to talk, you've got not only Class 7 Instructor Sarah, but the members of the new Class 7 as well. And of course, I'm always willing to lend you an ear too. So do you happen to know about my father? Yeah, a little bit. I didn't hear from Class 7 or Sarah or anything like that. But judging by Major Claire's behavior, I can make a guess. I see. Oh. Looks like it's clearing up. We were close enough we could have made it inside by the end of that. You can see the stars shining so clearly now.
Yeah, maybe the clouds all got blown away?
That was fairly quick for that.
Thanks for helping me out. Reminds me of when we went shopping together as students.
I'm not remembering specific events. Maybe that's just something in general. Oh, yeah, right. Before the... Right. We helped her with that, and then we were like, hey, do you have any idea with, like, the festival stuff? And then we got the band idea. Oh, wow, yeah, that feels like ages ago. That was when you helped me figure out what to do for our school festival.
Mm-hmm. And then I showed you the video of our concert from the year before.
Okay, still weird. The fuck are you wearing?
Oh, wait. Let's just forget about that.
Yeah, please. Well... I doubt I'll ever be able to forget the sight of you in that outfit.
Rean, you're such a meanie.
Jokes aside, can we talk some more sometime? I'd like to tell you some things. Things like my father, about what happened in the Infernal Castle, about what happened after you graduated. I do want you to know the whole story, from start to finish.
Of course. I'd love that.
Yeah. It's weird to think of Toa romantically, but she does make a good friend. She does make a very good friend. The first day of midterms, the next day, saw the start of midterms in the 4 days it will take. First period history. Good sign. In the events leading up to the War of the Lions in 947, which prince declared himself the next emperor following the assassination of Crown Prince Manfred. Oh, we learned this from Instructor Rean just a few days ago. Shit. Orthros? I mean... I wasn't actually paying attention to that part. I think none of the others sound right at all. This is the right answer for sure. So I guess probably that. I hope it... Oh, God. So it's only ones that I... Are we gonna have to do this for every subject? Shit. What were the other ones? Military science and... recent events. Which of the following statements about the group... the effect of gyroscopic spin bullets is true? Oh, it was that, They said left goes to left and right goes to right, right? It's just as Instructor Rean taught us. Wait. Well, it's not up, it's right or left. Clockwise. Because it's right, left. I'm trying to remember at what point to consider it right or left, because a spin is a spin, right? So at the top, it would be going clockwise, it would be going right, and the bottom, it would be going left. So typically when you use axes of position in physics, I feel like this was actually something that always tripped me up in physics, like trying to internalize this properly. I think it was typically you treat it as more like the top, because you just treat it as that is the axes. So... And it makes more sense, too? Sort of? I think it's right. I think. Easy. I hope that means I was right. Okay, yeah, this is something I didn't... Shoot. Choose the most efficient way of moving a squad during a siege battle. Easy. Ooh. Siege battle. So are we technically going to say siege battle is a sort of attack where they're attacking from a distance in order to wear down your forces and whatnot without engaging head-on? Let's work this out logically. So there's four here, 2 variations of 2 answers. Do you engage first? Or do you engage after? And then do you attack from far away or from behind? One, if they're trying to... So if it's siege, if they're attacking from far away, you probably don't want to also attack from far away because they're equipped to deal with that. And also, if they're sieging you, the problem is that they're sieging you because you have a defensive position, right? Something they can't take head-on. Which means that they have a more mobile force, right? Means they can account for a siege attack better than you can. So you'd probably want to actually attack them physically. So behind is the only option for that. Before or while? Same idea with the mobile. The mobilization of their units. If you want to actually attack them... Or does this mean that we're sieging them? Fuck. Oh no, I'm gonna follow this train of thought. So... Same idea. If you can pincer attack them, you could split up their forces. If you're not doing anything else... Actually, before makes some sense, because you can catch them off guard, then engage them. Then again, you could also... I'm not sure if that means, like, not attacking, then. Or if it means attacking. Like, just not attacking, period. Or if it means, like, there's going to be an attack. Just because of the confusion, I think this one is a safer bet. Obviously, this one... Obviously, definitely. I probably should have done all of them and just reloaded. I didn't realize... This sounds familiar, too. I feel like this was a thing in Cold Steel 1, too. It's been a fucking while, though. This is probably Kurtz, right? What is the term for profit generated via selling stocks and bonds? This one is... capital, right? Because it's capital gains tax, right? Pretty sure. Is that just like a real life thing? I've never heard of the other ones. That capital gains is like a real thing. Also, you're not doing... You're just sitting there just like spacing out. My goodness. Well, that was easy. Okay. Ah, art. What was it? Stuff that does not involve memorization. This part of the exam will be a listening test. Give a name to the song based on what you hear. Uh-oh. That is actually memorization, isn't it? Just as instructor Rean said, this part is interesting and everyone's in sync. Every single person's in sync. Look at them right. Look at them right. Oh my. Give this song a name. Oh. Um... It's an actual song from the series, right? It's from Sky. Is this the credit song from Sky the Third? I really like that song. I think Look Up to the Sky sounds right. Okay, yeah, that's definitely the credit song from Sky the Third. That's like one of my favorite ones in the series, like by far. Look to the Sky is the only one I think could be possibly right for that. That's what popped into my head. Well, I guess I'll just go with it. Okay. That had nothing to... That had everything to do with well, I suppose it's not memorization from the game. Ha 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 ha. That's sort of a dumb question for art class, though. Can you recognize this song name? What's the fucking point of that? You're not, like, teaching art... I suppose you... What's the... Whatever. I don't know. It's like history, but, like, adding on more pointlessness to history memorization. During disaster, ensuring a source of clean water is imperative. Which of these is the correct order to create a water filter? Oh, it was cloth... charcoal, sand, something. I think. Oh, we learned this from instructor Rean not that long ago. I'm not really feeling all that confident. I should be able to narrow down the answers. I can afford to get this wrong. What a pain in the ass. Cloth? Oh, why do I feel like Pebbles came earlier now? Fuck. The thing that came into my head was charcoal, though. And then... shit. Okay, I have to go by my memory. Alright, I got this one for sure. Okay, sure. I'm a little surprised I remember that. Oh, pretty sure that's right. Thank you, Instructor Rean. Ha, got it. Okay. It feels like I got everything right. While some students felt unease at the thought of their scores, most reveled in a sense of freedom that only came after the exams were over, and by the principal's decree. A special class was held that afternoon to allow the students to relax and celebrate the end of their exams. Oh,
not a bad view.
Don't want to make the models, do you, Falcon?
Don't forget, we are still in the middle of class.
Instructor Rean, please help me work on my swimming form.
Are you sure you don't want me to help put your swimsuit on? Oh my goodness, Aurelia. God damn.
Muse? Hey! Why are you trying to drag him into the changing room?
Oh, is that where we work on our, like, special swimming, whatever?
40 Arch. This time for sure.
What a nice little pool party.
Agreed. Everyone sure is lively.
I'm sure they need to unwind after how hard they all worked.
However, if we're calling this a class, there should be some semblance of structure to it.
Bullshit.
Or perhaps a competition. One we can only hold here.
Especially bullshit. Don't.
I've some ice-cold drinks available for any parched throats out there.
With the festive post-exam mood in the air, Rean and Class 7 deepen their bonds with the other classes. Eventually, Aurelia arranged for a competition between Rean, Randy, and Michael. As the competition reached its fiercest point, the special class came to an end. We don't need the students to compete. We'll just have the instructors do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. exams and then swimming. I am mentally and physically exhausted. However, you seem to have enjoyed yourself. We saw an incredible matchup, so I'd say it was a successful lesson. How'd I end up here? Jeez, we're in the same class, so at least try to pretend you don't. You like to hang out with us sometimes. Tina, Yuna, this cheesecake you two made is simply divine. Is Tita here? I don't see Tita. It goes well with Mr. Celestin's iced coffee, too. A green. It's incredible. I dare say you could open up a shop. Aw, you think? It really isn't that hard to make. Oh, yeah, you are here, okay. It's cool and light, perfect for the hot summer weather. Tomorrow's a free day, but then the next weekend we've got field exercises. And I hear Panzer Soldat training's on Wednesday. It seems like they usually tell us where the field exercises are on a Soldat training day. But if we're shipping out next weekend, it's going to be a real short notice this time. Maybe the exam screwed with the schedule. That's right. We need more time to prepare. Perhaps they're making things more difficult for us since we've gotten used to the space. Still, only 2 days to prepare is a bit too difficult. Well, I suppose we've no choice but to wait until Wednesday to find out. And that'll also be the day we'll find out our exam results. Ooh. Don't remind me. I made so many mistakes. I'm actually looking forward to seeing the rankings. The exams are over and done with. No sense in fretting over them now. Well, look at you, Mr. Honest Student. Of course you wouldn't be worried. Aren't you just as confident about your results, Ash? I'm just gonna go full throttle tomorrow so I don't think about my score. Oh, wait. We've gotta keep training too, right? Yes, though it will depend on the professor. But I would definitely like to participate. I need to keep my senses honed. Agreed. The Naval Fortress proved very effective for that. Well, that makes it even more incredible. They were unable to join the instructor's team. Well... I know we're nowhere near their level, but... Everyone? Right, speaking of the keep. There's something I want to ask all of you in Class 7. Oh no, that's not a good sign. I don't like surprises there. I don't like surprises there. Am I grading tests now? Whew, great job, everyone. Their answers are written so well, I can tell they really understood everything. I don't want to start sounding like Instructor Thomas, but as an instructor, saying this is going to make me happier. Tomorrow's a free day, and we've got our briefing at 3 p.m. They're going to address the short amount of prep time we've been given. It would make sense if the location was... No, don't jump to conclusions. Oh, thanks for the cheesecake. My golden utensil. Oh, wow, this is really good. Yuna and Tina really outdid themselves with this no-bake cheesecake, they called it. It's literally just cheese. It's just a hunk of cheese. Which, depending on the cheese, that could be fucking fantastic. It's 8:30, and I've made some good progress with my grading. Maybe I should go out and cool off a bit. Thor's armband. Why?
All right, got it.
Why? Okay, for like patrolling? Does everyone get it technically?
Got it. All right, got it. All right, got it.
Yeah, everyone gets it technically. Huh.
All right, got it.
Why not? Why not? I'm the good diligent teacher. Right? Technically. Get this done sooner over later. What do you have that armband attached to? That's gotta be painful. Normally you pin those, right? Seems like most of the students feel pretty good about their exams. Though we won't know the results till early next week. This feels great. but sitting here just makes me realize all the mistakes I made in my exams. I always used to score well at the police academy. Yuna? Voice. Hey, Yuna? Instructor Rean! Were you listening to me the whole time? Oh, you creeper! And there's the mandatory Yuna reaction. Sorry about that. It's not your fault the bastard built like this. I was the one who's talking out loud. Well, I think you're doing a good job here, Yuna. You've been studying and training from the moment you got here, and I've seen you steadily improve in all your subjects. I understand why Randy and Major Claire think so highly of you. And I'm right there with them too, of course. Ugh, this guy for real. I think I've got a better idea of the kind of guy you are now. I know the struggles Lisa must go through now. Yeah, that's your usual reaction. I had all these expectations about the legendary hero of Erebonia, and he turned out to be like this, for better or worse. If people knew this was what the Ashen Chevalier was really like. No, he'd probably just get even more popular, wouldn't you? I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but thanks for the food earlier. A no-bake cheesecake, was it? It really was delicious. Oh, that. Tina and I worked together on that. There's actually something else I wanted to make, so the cheesecake was just practice. Oh, what is it you wanted to make? Well, that's a secret. Oh, don't make me something. It's gonna be weird. That felt so good. Oh yeah, Mr. Salison put some sodas in the fridge for us. I'm gonna go get one. You want one too? Yeah, sounds good. I'll help myself to one later. Soda's ramen, right? These are from way in the east. How did Salison even get these? I know, right? Getting really close there. My goodness. Oh, Musei. Gonna work out. Your swimming was impressive, Musei. I suppose growing up near the sea helps. Well, I was no match for you or Yuna. But you know. What is it? I've been thinking about the Academy issued a swimsuit. It's not quite revealing enough, wouldn't you say? If it showed off just a bit more, I bet Instructor Rean wouldn't be able to take his eyes off me. You really are something else. Seriously, I am right here, you know. Oh my, I didn't see you there, Instructor Rean. You didn't happen to overhear me, did you? But while we're on the subject, you're the type of man who's into string bikinis, am I right? I don't know what you're talking about. And you definitely knew I was there. I understand. It's hard to be honest with yourself. By the way, Instructor Rean, would you like to play Fantasy Masters with me sometime? I want to take a break now that we're done with exams. Okay. That's right, you play too, right? You and Ash are both pretty good at it, right? In that case, please be gentle with me. Now you're stealing the words right out of my mouth. Sure. This feels like it might be challenging.
Play with me a little.
Now I'm scared. Wow. Now I'm really scared of you. End game.
Oh, well, aren't you good?
Yeah, that wasn't bad. It was pretty easy, even. She got to a point where it seemed like her strategy overwhelmed me, basically. Went out the window. And she was basically just trying to, like, counter me as in the most basic ways possible. Ulster, okay. You're from Ulster, which I presume is near Heimdall? Huh, okay. Probably end up going there at some point, right? Because they mentioned it in the beginning and... something else interesting in the letter. Okay, we're definitely going to go there to some extent, and somehow back home they know about it. Grading your own test. Yeah, probably better to relax at this point. You only have so much time to relax And you're not really going to help yourself by figuring out how well you did now. You did as well as you did, regardless of what that ends up being, basically. Oh, I can go out into the town. Did not think about that. Sure. They sell pineapple? What? Louise, you should always make sure you have your glasses on when you go out. Why is that? You know, because grenades look like pineapples, don't they? If you have as bad eyesight as him. Oh, she's here, and yet service is still doing... Okay. Fine. Fine. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's buy a cool necklace. Seems like these presumably endgame things are, still not quite there. Oh, boy. Scary. Whatever. Are these cufflinks? Yeah, they're pretty intricately designed, don't you think? They have the subtle accents that shine beautifully, and the light hits them just right. I thought they looked good on you, so please take them. Thank you. I really like them. You're always thinking of others. I'm surprised you notice how I prefer subtler fashions. Well, as your instructor, it's my job to notice things like that. It actually sort of is weird that he noticed that. That might be that's definitely going into the weird side of, you know, noticing stuff. Let's be real then. Oh, Frankie's your son? I didn't realize he was the mayor's son. No wonder he was able to be sort of a fuck-up for so long. Huh. That's good. That's good you guys are supporting him in his endeavors. Damn, I knew they wouldn't have it. Randy, are you looking for something? I've been looking for some rum that's made in Ordis. Should have looked for it when we were in Ordis, but so busy the whole time I didn't have time to. Yeah, we definitely didn't have any free time. So, you like rum? Well, I promised a friend I'd have a bottle of it. Is this from the final event with Lloyd? But I haven't been able to find the kind I'm looking for. I see. Because you like shared that little bit at the end. Was that rum? I don't remember. I know you're running out of it. I did actually buy a bottle of rum recently. Did I? I think it was made in Ordis. Sure. Is this the bottle you're looking for? It's called Marian's rum. I do vaguely remember buying something that was like, yeah, that's for a quest. I don't remember ever using it. Because it was like a key item. Marian's rum. This is exactly what I'm looking for. How do you get this? I guess I got lucky. You can have it, Randy. You know I just can't accept this for free. Well, you got drinks for me in the past. So how about you pay the next time we go out for drinks and we'll call it even. Alright, you've got a deal. Jeez. You can be really amazing sometimes. Well then, got my most gracious thanks, Mrs. Swarza. But, seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of this. You're welcome. Where's the rum gone? Well, that was interesting. Did I actually buy... I bought that back in Orders then, right? Wow, that's really missable. Wow. Oh, you're having a fishing contest? What are the chances there's a fucking quest involved in that? Yay! Sure. Buy Toa a gift, and I don't have one of these, so... Sure. Wow, it's so pretty! Isn't this an Eastern charm for fending off evil? Yeah, I'm surprised you know that. That and the knot symbolizes bonds and solidarity. Let's see, as a colleague and a dear friend, I want to thank you for everything. Likewise. Thanks for giving me such a great gift, Rean. Yeah, no problem. I do think of you as a good friend. Now that's a good cup of coffee. Though I wouldn't mind if it was just a bit more bitter. I feel like you always have a cup of coffee with you, Professor. Do you ever drink tea instead? Or sleep? I don't particularly dislike tea, but nothing refreshes the mind quite like a strong, sharp stimulus. Meaning the bitterer, the better. I see. So you always take your coffee black, then. That's Russell. Do not mean with him. I put sugar in, of course. How else would I get my brain going? Well, I see. Sorry. You're sort of contradicting yourself, eh? Oh, how are you guys doing here? Oh, hey there, Instructor Rean. Hello. Enjoying some tea, I see. Yeah, they're letting me join in. We're glad to have you with us. Oh, yeah, big news, Instructor. In the swimming class earlier, Allie finally reached her goal of 40 yards. Whoa, really? I was so focused on the race I didn't notice. Good job, Tina. I'm proud of you. It's not that impressive considering how long it took me to reach it. But even so, I feel a sense of accomplishment. Well, it's better because you worked so hard. What's wrong? Looks like you overcame some stuff too, huh, Valerie? Your expression is a lot lighter compared to before. Huh? It's a good thing, no need to be shy. You're up next, Allie. I can't remember the last time I saw you smile. Or wait, have I ever seen that? I don't think I'll be able to comply, but I'll think about it. Leonora's a good influence on these two. Yeah, she's definitely the person that's been around people and socializing with them long enough to get these two to be a bit more open.